right, hello everybody. Give me just one moment, please. I forgot to plug in my laptop. I know in some countries they prefer to call it a notebook, but in the US we usually say laptop. Technically, there is a small difference. I think notebooks are usually thinner laptops. But anyways, I usually say laptop, and now my laptop is plugged in, so we are ready to go. I see we've already got quite a few people here from YouTube. Rhea has been here for about 9 minutes now, very early, first person here. Thank you for joining. Evelyn has also been here for a while. Same with Jane. Jane told me she woke up at 4 a.m. today to join this live video. Thank you, Jane. Guerma, also here. Thank you very much. I see your comments on YouTube every day. Elvira Smith and Radwa also. So thank you all very much for joining. Also, someone said, hi, I don't know how to read your name, but thank you for joining. Damaris Perez also. And Ava, welcome back. I see you have become a YouTube member. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't think that you were a member before. I know that you were a subscriber on Facebook. But anyways, thank you. And now I see some people from Facebook joining. Well, and Abdulaziz, Lewis, Arena, hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Anyways, today's live video, I wanted to prepare a real lesson like I have done for the last few weeks. So I gave myself 1 hour of time to prepare that lesson. However, I got stuck in traffic and I wasn't able to use that time to prepare the lesson. So unfortunately, today I don't have a real lesson. However, that's good for you because that means that you all get to ask me some questions. So today we are doing two things. First, I'm going to give you some quick updates about things. And then second, I'm going to let you ask me some questions. Those can be questions about my updates, or those can just be questions about English. Obviously, I can't answer everyone's questions, but I will try my best to answer some of them. And I'll take another moment to read some more of the comments while more people are joining. So we've only got about 100 people here right now. I guess we'll probably get somewhere between 200 and 500, but let's see. Diana Dogbe, thank you for joining. Hello, hello. Katerina Pavlichuk asked, how is the weather in your country? Today, the weather is very nice. It's sunny and it's about 83 degrees Fahrenheit, which in Celsius is maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 27 or something like that. I actually don't remember. But it's a nice day here. Thank you for asking. I see John W. Colombo, hi teacher, watching from the DRC. Hello, thank you for joining. Well, says in France, it's going to be cloudy. Okay. Yeah, so in the United States, in the spring, it's typically really sunny some days and then cloudy and rainy on other days. But generally, the temperature is very nice. And so I am going to let you all ask me some questions, but I first want to give you my very quick updates. So we're going to do that right now. The first update that I have for you is that all live videos will now always be on Tuesdays. They have always been on Tuesdays, but what's different now is that they will always be at 6 p.m. Eastern time right now. That's what time it is right now. 6 p.m. Eastern Time or 10 p.m. UTC. UTC is basically the same as GMT, but they stopped using GMT about 40 years ago. So yeah, all live videos will now always be 6 p.m. on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. UTC. This is true for both Facebook and for YouTube. I wanted to do them at different times each week to make it fair for people in different parts of the world. However, I think that made it too confusing for everyone because every week you had to check, okay, what time is the live video? And I think it's easier if we just always do it at the same time, even if that time isn't perfect for everyone. I mean, Jane is here, and Jane woke up at 4 a.m. So if you really want to be here, you can get here. Or if it is 2 a.m. or something like that, you can just watch the live video later. Well, it's not live anymore, but you can still learn from it. So my apologies if it is not perfect, but I think that that's the easiest thing to do right now. So now each week, live videos, Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. UTC. Second update. Actually, let me check the comments. Let me check the comments and see if anybody has any feedback about this, any ideas, any questions, any suggestions about this. Claire Simon says 6 p.m. Eastern Time is midnight in Middle Europe. So yes, I am aware that it is late for many people in Europe. However, it's a time that works very easily for me. If it's earlier than this, I can't guarantee that I will be available each week. But yeah, I know it's not perfect. Also, I don't have that many followers in Europe compared to other parts of the world, so I had to think about that also. But yeah, thank you for your feedback. Time in Iraq is 1 o'clock after midnight. Yeah, so again, I'm sorry, but this is just the time that works. And in the past, when I have done live videos at this time, this is when the most people have joined. When I do them earlier, I usually get fewer people joining them. So I thought, okay, let's just do it at this time, even if it isn't perfect. However, right now for Colombia, there is only a 1 hour difference. So it's 5 o'clock there. So yeah, in South America, this works really well. And I do have more followers in South America than I do in Europe. So I'm sorry, Europe. Sorry, Iraq, but this is what we're trying right now. It's a great time for people who wake up early in Australia. Okay, good. Great. Great. I don't know how many followers I have who live in Australia. Um because right now I can only see the top 10 countries who follow me. In the past, I could see every country, at least on Facebook. On Facebook, I could see every country that followed me in the past, but now they only let me see the top 10 countries, and it's really annoying because I want to know who everybody is, but I can't. YouTube is a little bit better about that. Okay. Anyways, next thing. Let me take that off of the screen. The next thing I want to mention is a lot of you know I have a website. It's not very interesting. Um, I just created the website so that if I want to use it for something in the future, I can. Um, what I do with it right now is I have a link to my YouTube and a link to my Facebook so that if people are searching for me on the internet, they can find my YouTube channel and my Facebook page very easily. I also try to update it every Sunday so that every Sunday you can see what my 5 last YouTube videos were. So if you haven't watched my videos in a while, you can go there and you can see, okay, these are the 5 most recent videos that Mike has made. Um, I don't update it every week. I want to, but sometimes I forget because I don't think many people visit it and it's not my priority right now. Um, However, what I want to say about this is that if you go to this website and you go all the way down, 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 down to the bottom, you will see something that says sign up for monthly email updates. So I send a newsletter or an announcement by email one time per month, usually at the end of the month, just with updates like I am giving you in this live video right now. But it's also a good chance to practice reading a little bit and see how I write emails. So that maybe you can take some of the way that I write and apply it to your own writing. So if you're interested in getting updates from me just one time per month, I promise I won't send you a lot of emails, just one per month. You can do that by going to teacher-mike.com, going all the way down, down, down to the bottom and clicking where it says sign up for monthly email updates. You enter your email address, and at the end of each month, I will send you an email. Um, I actually sent one a few hours ago. So the next one will be at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. About the same thing. And the final announcement for today is that Facebook now has something called Broadcast. And Broadcast, or my broadcast channel, is Facebook Messenger. This is similar. It's similar to the monthly email updates, but this one is about 1 to 2 times per day. So every time that I post a new video on YouTube and on Facebook, I will send you a message in Facebook Messenger, and it will have a link to my newest video. And this is useful because Facebook doesn't always show you guys my videos. So if you're someone who says, Teacher Mike, where have you been? I haven't seen your videos in 2 months. Well, if you use this, you will see my videos every day because every time that I share a video, I will send it here also. So for the people who ask, why don't you have WhatsApp? Why don't you have Telegram? Well, now you can use this and I will send you messages with announcements. Um, I'm not going to send you a million messages every day. I'm just going to send you about 1 or 2 with links to new videos. Sometimes I'll give you polls so that you can vote about things and give me feedback, things like that. Yeah, you can find that on my Facebook page. So those are my announcements for today. Now I'm going to check some of your comments, see what you all are saying. If you have joined my broadcast channel already, please write in the comments here right now. Let me know what you think. Is it useful? Do I send too many messages? Would you like me to send more messages? Please let me know what you think. And I will read some of the comments right now. I'm not replying to the comments that just say hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to find some with feedback and questions so that we can talk about these things a little bit more. Okay, Evelyn says your new broadcast channel is excellent because you are in touch, no ED, Evelyn, no ED, just in touch with us easily now. Yes, so this is what I really like about the broadcast channel. Um, when I post things on Facebook, not many people see them. But when I send them in the broadcast channel, everyone can see them very easily. Okay, and I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Is your dog next to you? Could you show him? Actually, both of my dogs are female, so her or them. But no, right now I am in the basement all the way downstairs, and they are all the way upstairs chewing on some bones. I gave them each a bone so that I could do this live video for about 30 minutes without them making a lot of noise. How I think it would be really useful. How do we join? So to join the broadcast channel, just go to my Facebook page, Teacher Mike English, and at the top of the page, you will see a thing that says broadcast channel, and you can click join. I posted something yesterday, I think, and in the comments, I posted a link to the broadcast channel. I can check if I can send a link right now. Let me check. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'm going to try to send it in the comments, but I don't think it lets me send links in the comments here. Let me try. Okay, so I just sent a link in the comments. I'm not sure if you can click on the link. If you can't click on it, you can just copy and paste. Take that link, copy and paste it, and do that. And that way you can join the broadcast channel. It doesn't look like a Facebook link. I don't know why Facebook did it this way. It doesn't look like it's Facebook, but it is. It is Facebook. It will take you to a Facebook Messenger group called Broadcast. The link is in the comments right now. Martha, can you please repeat where I can give you my email address? So, if you want to join to get emails one time per month, go to www.teacher-mike.com. Go all the way down to the bottom of the page, and you will see something that says this: sign up for monthly email updates. Put your email address there. Okay, Sawyer says, yes, the link works. Thank you very much. Okay, good, great. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Omar says the same thing. Yes, we can click it. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, but this person says, I tried it, but I saw this is not available for everyone now. Yes, so right now, it's not available in every country. It's available in many countries, but not every country. This is how Facebook does stuff. Facebook says, okay, we're going to let you use this in the United States. We're going to let you use it in Australia. We're going to try it in maybe 10 different countries. And if people like it, then we will start doing it in other countries also. So it's not my decision. It's Facebook's decision. I'm sorry. It's not available in every country yet. Do you have audio podcasts or an application that you can download and listen to it while I'm working or something like that? Um, I do not, but about 70% of my videos are designed for listening, not for watching. Um, I don't really care about acting too much and showing you different things because really the goal with my videos is to improve your listening. Um, so one thing that you can do is if you have YouTube Premium or something like that, then you can watch all my videos and there will not be any advertisements if you have YouTube Premium. So you can make a playlist with maybe 20 of my videos and then you can listen to that. But I do not have a podcast or an app or anything right now. I can think about doing that for the future. Good question. I started reading English stories recently. Can that help me improve fast? Um, nothing makes you improve fast. The way that you improve fast is by doing more and more and more and more each day. So is reading useful? Yes, it is. If you read every day, that's a very good thing to do. But if you want to improve your speaking and your pronunciation, make sure that you are speaking the words while you are reading. Don't just read it in your head, read it out loud. Speak the words. But yes, reading is good. Hi, Mike. I have an issue with understanding when someone is speaking, but the same sentence is clear if I read it. So it sounds like you are not able to understand. Maybe you're not good at understanding different accents, or maybe you're not good at understanding the way that native speakers speak. But it sounds like the main problem here, the only thing that you really need to do is listen more. Listen every day. Um, I made a video about listening maybe 3 days ago. So if you'd like to check out that video, you can watch that video too. I give you more information about how to improve your listening. How do I make that go away? Okay. And again, I'm trying to read some of the comments, but there are a lot, so I can't see every single one. Tunradi, thank you for joining from Thailand. Hello. Good morning. Okay, so this is just a random question, but what's the difference between minimum and minimal? So minimum is usually about an amount of something. It's saying like we need to have this much. This is the smallest amount that is acceptable. Um, Actually, let me see. Hold on one second, because this is not an easy question, but I do want to give you an answer. So I'm going to Google it first, and then I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to switch it into my own words. Um, okay. So actually, the main difference I think is just that minimum is a noun, whereas minimal is an adjective. It looks like that is the main difference. So yeah, minimum is the smallest amount possible or the least amount possible. And it's a noun. It refers to an amount. But minimal is an adjective. So you put it before a noun. I can try to talk about that more in the future. Is it true that USA people don't understand the UK accent? So there are millions of different people in the US, and there are lots of different accents in both the US and the UK. However, 99% of people from the US can understand 99% of people from the UK. And 99% of people from the UK can understand 99% of people from the US. The only time that we can't understand each other is when someone is from some very specific place that has a very, very strong and unique accent. But that's not most people. Usually, native English speakers can understand other native English speakers. Sometimes I come across example sentences in my grammar book that sound unnatural. Where can I find more natural examples from everyday conversation? So, this is why you should listen to English every day. If you listen to English every day, you will hear the natural things that people say. So, listen to podcasts, watch TV, watch movies, watch YouTube channels about things that interest you. Listen to native speakers, and you will hear natural sentences. Okay, follow-up question. In an essay, when I need to ask my student for a specific quantity of lines, minimum or minimal, I would use minimum. It depends. It depends on the sentence, but you're probably going to use minimum. What's the difference between stressed and stressful? So when you're talking about people and situations, a person feels stressed because something is stressful. It's like scary and scared. You feel scared because something is scary. You feel stressed because something is stressful. My life is very stressful, so I am stressed all the time. Just an example. But yeah, that's it. Marlene says, "Hi, Teacher Mike. In my home, we always listen to English music only." So that's a good way to have English in your environment every day. Only listen to English music. Yeah, that's a great way to practice listening and learn more English every day. You are from the US, but I understand your accent. But when I'm watching a movie, I read the subtitles. So, you know what you need to do? You need to stop reading the subtitles. There are other ways that you can do this, but the number one thing that I recommend is stop using the subtitles. Because when you use the subtitles, you don't really try to listen because you're reading. You can't read and listen both 100% at the same time. So turn off the subtitles and listen more often than you do now. The more you do it, the easier it will get. Also, please watch the video I made about 3 days ago about how to improve your listening. I also have a video about how to use captions and subtitles. You might want to watch that one also. Okay, Sam, thank you for being a member on YouTube. I really appreciate that. And Sam says, "Hi, Teacher Mike. I jump while I play skipping rope. Is this sentence correct?" Um, so it's not quite correct. Um, so I'm not sure if this is US versus UK. Maybe there's a difference, or there might be a difference in the language that people use based on the region of the US where they live or the age difference for where they are. But I would never say skipping rope. Um, I would use jumping rope. Um, but anyway, I would say I jump while I jump rope. So the activity is jumping rope. Let me write this out for you. So I jump rope. That's usually what I would say if I were someone who jumped rope, but I don't jump rope. Um, so you could say, um, I jump while I jump while I jump rope. Here, the grammar is now correct. However, it's a weird thing to say because you're jumping rope. So you don't need to tell me that you're jumping. Um, that's like saying, I eat while I eat dinner. Why? We know that you jump because you're jumping rope. Um, And if you want to use skip rope instead of jump rope, you could do that also. I jump while I skip rope. But yeah, that is how you would say it. But I don't know why you would want to say that. But yeah, again, thank you for being a member. Teacher Mike, one of my problems is to understand the newspapers. What do you suggest? I think you just mean that your problem is vocabulary. You don't have enough vocabulary to understand everything when you read the newspaper. Um, and this is why we read. The reason that you should be reading every day is to find new words that you do not know. That's why we read. So if you're trying to read it and it's difficult, that's a good thing because that means that you're going to find new words. And when you find new words that you don't know, you look them up in the dictionary, you write them down, and you make flashcards and you review them each day. Um, so, not understanding the things that you are reading is that's the goal. The goal is to not understand things because that is how you learn. This is why you read. When you're reading in English, the goal is not to say, "Oh wow, that was easy, that was fun." No, the goal is to find things that you don't understand and then spend time trying to understand them. Yeah. Okay, so confirmation. British people say skipping rope and American people say jumping rope. Okay, thank you. Okay, so interesting question. This person says, why is it so easy to understand American people, but difficult to understand British people? This is probably because you listen to American people more often than you listen to British people. That's it. Um, if I lived in Australia and I listened to Australian people every day, it would be very easy for me to understand Australian people. But I don't live in Australia and I rarely talk to Australian people. So listening to Australian people is a little bit difficult for me. The more you listen to something, the easier it is. It's also important to understand that there's not one American person and one British person. There are many, many, many different accents in the United States. And there are many, many, many different accents in the UK. Some of them are probably a lot easier for you to understand. Some of them are probably difficult for you to understand. So you say that the American accent is easy, but I guarantee that I can find a lot of US accents that you will not be able to understand. And I can probably find many accents from the UK that you will be able to understand easy. So don't forget, there's not one US accent and one UK accent. There are many, 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 many different accents. And the ones that are easy to understand are usually the ones that you have spent time listening to. I'm probably going to answer one more question and then I'm going to have to go do some other things. It has been about 40 minutes. So we'll say we will end in about 5 minutes. So maybe one or two more questions. First question. I have loads of vocabulary. I have lots of vocabulary, but I cannot speak fluently. What is the reason? I think most of you know this because this is something that I talk about almost every day and I've mentioned in many of my videos. But the reason that you can't use the words is that you haven't practiced using them. Like I don't think you really have loads of vocabulary. You have loads of words that you have seen in a dictionary, but you haven't actually learned them. You haven't practiced using them again and again. You'd probably recognize them if you see them somewhere, but you're not going to be able to use something unless you practice using it often. And that's I think the main thing. This is what most people mean when they say this. They say I know lots of words but I can't use them. You don't really know them. You know of them. You have seen them before. You have heard them before. You would probably understand them if you heard another person use them, but you don't really know them unless you have practiced them again and again and again. So write sentences with them, make flashcards with them, review them, read them out loud every day, look for opportunities to use them in conversation. Also, similar topic. Let me give you all a link to my ebook. Um, I know that many of you have already bought my ebook, and many of you will not be able to buy it because it's on Amazon, and Amazon is not available in everyone's country. But I am going to send the link in the comments for anyone who is interested. Um, And this is because lots of people, they have this problem where they know lots of words, but but they're not able to use them. And it's usually because they don't practice using them. And they don't practice using them because they think that they can only practice speaking if they have a native speaker to practice with. And that's not true. You can practice by yourself, or you can practice with other English learners just like you. But I know many people, for whatever reason, they don't want to do that, or they think that they don't have time to do that, or they think that that's not possible, so they never practice. Um, so in case anyone is interested, I'm sending the link to my ebook in the comments right now. It is $5.99 US dollars, so about $6 US dollars. Or if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free. So if you are someone who has Kindle Unlimited, the book is free. If you don't have it, it's $6. I have just posted the link in the comments for anyone who is interested. But again, you need to have Amazon. However, I also made a video in which I talked about all of the things that I talk about in the book. In the book, there's a lot more detail, because if I put all that detail in the video would be 30 minutes long. I can't do that. But I will send you a link for the video for anyone who is not able to buy the ebook. And the video is free. Give me one moment while I find that. And I think most of you have probably seen this video before, but for anyone who has not, I'm going to share the link right now. Give me just one moment. Okay, so the link above right now, that is the link to the ebook on Amazon. And right now, I'm sending the link to the video on YouTube for anyone who is interested. If you watch the video on YouTube and then you are interested in the ebook, there's also a link for the ebook in the description of the video. But yeah, most people think that they know a lot of words, and they might know them, but you can't use something in real life unless you have practiced using it. So don't just learn words, but practice using them. And that video that I just sent in the comments will show you how you can practice using them. Again, the ebook does also, but again, I know that Amazon is not available in every country. But yeah, let's end it here for today. I can't answer everyone's questions, but I appreciate you sending them, and I'm glad that you respect me enough to value my opinion and to want answers from me. I'm very happy that you all trust me. So thank you very much. But it's just not possible for me to answer every single question, and I think you understand that. So yeah, don't forget, live videos will now be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 10 p.m. Universal Coordinated Time, UTC. So if you're joining right now, this video started 45 minutes ago, and that is the time that these videos will start each week. So again, I've got normal videos, not live, but regular videos, about 3 to 10 minutes long on Sundays and Thursdays, but live videos on Tuesdays. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I should have a new video for you this Thursday, and I will see you live at this time next Tuesday. Have a wonderful week, and thank you very much for joining.